Hello everybody, SoCal Thero here, welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 21. So in today's video, we are going to be working on one of the barnyard cars that I picked up, which is right over here. It's supposed to simulate a Renault, I believe is what it's called, but it's a Calope? Calope, I believe is what the game is calling it. This is the other car that we picked up in the barn as well. As you can see, I've already restored it. We're going to be selling it at the end of the episode. So, again, like I said previously, I will try to have one car restored when it comes to the vanilla games vehicles that are not like DLCs, like that are based off of real cars. And I'll have one done here so you can see the finished result, and then I'll work on the other one as well. Taking a look outside here. Wanted to show you guys this before we get started. This is going to be the next one that we do. I think it's called a Bolt. Yeah, Bolt Cape Mark 7. And it's basically a Chevy Caprice if you want to get down to it, that I got from the junkyard. And then the other vehicle I have hidden away in the back lot there, so that way, because it's already done, I've already fixed it up. Then the next thing I wanted to address too, I know this video for the Evo 10 ended and I was not really impressed with the wheels and tires. I found out by cranking up the EQ on the wheels when I purchased them, it would make them sit a little bit wider. So as you can see now, the wheels are not so tucked in on the vehicle build with the wide body kit, so it looks 10 times better now. In return, I have an extra set of wheels now, so I'll be able to throw some wheels, some black wheels and with tires on them on a different car, and I won't have to completely restore it from scratch in regards to fixing up the wheels. So that's what's going on out here. I'm gonna go ahead and run back into the shop here. I've already done all the repairs that I could, and I believe I put together the wheels and tires. Let me see. Okay, no, I didn't put the wheels and tires together for this car, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. There is something, if you looked at the other car that I finished, there is a new feature that was added to the game recently, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. Let me just get these wheels and tires balanced real quick. Alright, there we go. One more to do and then we'll be done here. Fastest balancing ever right there. Alright, let's see here. We got this one. Alright, cool. So those are done. The new feature's right here. It's a window tinting station. So basically it works like the welding station. You just take it and you move it to one of the lifts in here. And then you go over here and you could tint the windows like if you were painting it. As you can see, I've already tinted the windows on this car. We'll do the same on that car too. We'll tint the windows, but I pretty much went as dark as you could on this car just to check it out and see how it worked. I'm actually going to go ahead and move this car outside. And I'll move the nasty Chevy Caprice that needs some work will be in here for the time being until I start working on that one. But for now, let's go ahead and get started on this car. Reason I wanted to do this car too is this car, yeah, I was buying the tires for it. This car is a rear engine vehicle, so I figured it'd be cool for any of you guys that play this game that might be stuck and not sure what to do, showcasing it for you to give you an idea of what you got to do in order to get the engine setup complete on this. So I'm gonna go through and buy these pieces up front real quick that I need. I know I have that one. Yep, don't have that one. And I don't think I have the next piece as well that I saw for the radiator. Scroll down here. We're looking for R's. Excuse me. Alright, I didn't see which one it used. Okay, it uses the regular one, so we need this and this. Alright, that's in, and that is in. The fuse panel box I'm not going to worry about for now, but we'll get to it eventually here. So that's basically for the front of the vehicle. We're going to work on the back now. And at least I thought I was gonna work. There we go. You gotta find the right spot to click. Let's go ahead and put the engine block in. We'll put this air filter base in. I don't have that. I don't have that. And I don't have that. And I don't have that. So I'm missing quite a bit of stuff here. And I don't have that. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the list. Put this on the list. That's just an air filter. I don't know if I have a fuel filter. Nope. And nope. And okay, I have that. So I have a piece anyways. I have one of the idle rollers. Now I'm running out of idle rollers though. Did I have the... Whoops. Nope. Don't have the arm. Don't want to put that on either. We'll put that on the list. Do I have an alternator? Don't have an alternator. Alright, I need another idle roller. And I don't have that. That's what I love about this list. It just makes it easier to find all the parts you need. So I know for sure I need that. Let's go to the engine so I get these parts. I need that. That's not going to be in here. We'll get that. Oh, come on. Exit. There we go. And we need that. That's not going to be in here either. We'll just buy a few of these idle rollers. I can always use them. Get rid of that. And we need that. Alright, so we can clear out of the... Whoops. Again, I'm playing a different game. There we go. Let's see. I do need that. I need that. And I need an alternator. There we go. Oh, and I clicked out of it, of course. Going a little too fast. Oh, I didn't get the fuel filter yet. Nope. And I didn't get the filter. But I did get this pump and I got the arm and everything for the alternator down here. We'll go ahead and do that. So as you can see, it's a little more difficult because, again, the engine's sitting in the back of the car instead of the front where I typically will be working when I'm working on a car. So it's a little more challenging in that retrospect, but once you get past it, it's not too bad. Whoops, I forgot one more piece that I just bought too. Let's just get that put on while we're here. Next is going to be getting under the car. There we go. I must not have clicked it to assemble the first piece because I had to put that back on. So with this car, ooh, okay, that's completely missing. So we need that, and we need that. With this car, since it came from a barn, and I had a majority of the parts already because of that. Some of them are damaged like what you saw there, but others are still somewhat salvageable. I don't want to put a bunch of aftermarket mods on this thing just because I have most of the parts already to get it done. Let's see. And as I say that, of course, then I come across stuff like that. Flywheel's probably bad. That's probably bad. This is probably bad. But I'm assuming the plate's good. I was going to say, I'm sure I fixed that. It's usually the one you can repair, and if you're successful, you don't have to rebuy it. We're going to go ahead and get the gearbox on this thing too. Missing one somewhere. There it is. And good for a starter. I know we're going to need that. Whoops. There we go. And we need this exhaust pipe. There we go. Go ahead and throw that on. Get the oil filter on. And we can't close that up just yet until we get the pistons and the rings on. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's put this air filter on. I don't know if I have the top. Do I? Yep, I do. Okay, cool. The clips I most likely don't have. Oh, I do. Okay. I'm just missing one of them. So let's buy that real quick. Clip A. Where you at? Alright, air filter system's done. Let's go ahead and get these. I only have one piston. One piston ring. I thought I bought more of those. Okay. No problem. I could buy them. There, I just saw them. So this is a V6, so I need 5 more of these. There we go. I must have had an extra one because I don't recall buying any just yet. And we'll leave the bottom end of the block to be worked on still. We'll take care of that in a minute. Might as well do this while we're up here. There you go. And we have one of these. We're missing the other one though. We don't have any of those. I won't have spark plugs, yep. And I don't have that. We're running into the we don't have anything again. So let's open this up. We need an extra engine head. We need 3 of those because we're going to need it on the other side. And we need 3 of those as well. Oh, actually we need a 4th one. Damn it. We needed a 4th one of these. Go back and get that again. Alright. There we go. So far so good. It's going pretty smoothly. Getting it all put back together here. And then this looks like it's the exhaust. Well, maybe they're both. Or I assume so. I was thinking this is just the exhaust side, but there might be one on this side too. Yeah, there is. Okay. Alright, get those pieces back on. Then we just need to get this little section on, and then we can start putting the covers on, and we should be in pretty good shape as far as the top side of the motor goes. Yep, I have that. I do have this. I want to say I was able to salvage all of them, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, and then we got the whole front end we got to do too. And all that sunlight coming in just from the skylight it's nice, but at the same time it kind of makes it hard to see when that's all nice new shiny parts. Oh, okay. Intake manifold was good. Wasn't sure if I salvaged that or not. Because truth be told, I took this apart a while ago, and I wasn't sure where I left off with it. I just started repairing all the parts that I had, and I was hoping that I had everything. Okay, so I don't have that. We do have the throttle. The top end's looking pretty good on the motor here. We got most of the parts. But like I said, this was a barn find, and these barn finds are really beneficial for, oh, yep. Both of the exhaust manifolds are good too. They're really beneficial as far as part quality is concerned, and then on top of it too, it makes it that much easier for when you're doing a restore. Like, most of the car is still there. Like in this case, I'm just restoring it to flip it because it's not one of the modded cars that I want to keep, or a DLC car. Alright, so those are done. I need to do spark plugs. I'll need to do ignition coils too. And I need that fuel rail. Oops, I didn't put it on the list. Alright, fuel rail's on. I need a fuel filter still. We'll just put that on the list. I probably need these. Yep. Need to buy those. Need to buy that. Alright, so let's see here. We need a fuel filter. We need 4 cam gears. And we need a pulley. We'll be back in here for belts here in a second too, if we're putting all this on. Or chains, depending on what this thing runs on. I'm assuming it's on belts, but yeah, it's on the A belt. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yep, and let's put the fuel filter in. You get rid of that. Alright, and I was gonna say, I think I bought a bunch of belt tensioners just because I kind of got pissed off and was like, I'm tired of having to buy these damn things, so I just ended up buying one or buying a few of them, and I'm like, okay, that should last me for a little while. It's getting to that point. Bushings will get there too eventually. Okay, that's all done. That's all done. That's all done. I just need the plugs and the ignition coil. So let's go ahead and get the spark plugs. Need 6 of them. And we need 6 of the ignition coils. And that'll pretty much do it for most of the motor. Well, definitely the top of the motor here. We'll have to get under the car and finish up with the piston rods and getting the oil pan back on it. There you go. Yep, you're good there. Oh wait, I thought I saw something that wasn't right. Oh, it must have just clipped with the underside. I thought I saw something I was missing, but it must have been something down here. Whoops, I didn't mean to click on that. There we go. Rear muffler F. I'm going to need a few of those too. Looks like. So let's see. We need rear muffler F. We need 2 of those. There we go. Exhaust system is installed on the car. It's pretty simple. Oh, I forgot a belt. We'll have to do a belt. So motor's not quite done yet. Have to lower it down to do that. That'll probably be the last thing we do. Now that we're under the car, I still got to do the suspension, and I got to do the transmission and all that good stuff, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, well, actually, not really the transmission, just like the arms, like the drive arms there to do it. Luckily, like I said, I had all these parts, and I was able to restore them. Okay, so that's pretty much done. I think we're on suspension work now. So, put this axle knuckle housing on there. Yep. And then, yep, I already bought the suspension for this thing, so it should be pretty simple to put on. It looks like we're missing an upper suspension arm, though, that we're going to need. Looks like one was broken when we were trying to repair it. And I'll need those wheel hubs, yep. We need 2 of those at the very least, 2 of those, and that upper suspension arm. I have the brake disc, that, I don't think I have pads, I don't have pads. Let's go ahead and buy the pads. And we're good on the rear drive axle, so that can sit there. And we have calipers. And we got our first wheel and tire on now. The car is starting to come back together here. Get to this side of the car. I think we're running out of bushings too. Yeah, we need excuse me, need a rear bushing, or not rear bushings, but we need just rubber bushings. Oh, something I always need. We'll do 20 just to not need any more here, at least for the time being. I'll need it on that Caprice though. So future plans with the series too so far is I'm doing this one, and then like I said, I have that Caprice car I want to restore out there for you guys. And I don't want to forget about the story of the game, like the story, like the career mode, like the cars that you have to repair. So I will do one of those as well, but again, as you guys saw with Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, I do a lot of the vehicle mods, like the DLCs, and then like the mods that come with like that people release for the game. So I don't want to split up the series and like make it 2 different series and say, okay, yeah, here's the here's all the default stuff, and then here's all the mods for the game. So I'll kind of blend them together for you guys. So like some days you might see like this where it's just the vanilla cars, and then other days it'll be like, hey, here's a new mod that came out and we're gonna check it out today, kind of stuff. For those of you not familiar with it. So we need inner tie rods. We're gonna definitely need one of those because I saw that one of those was broken too. We're gonna need more of those wheels. There we go. I'm glad I bought as many bushings as I did. I didn't realize I was gonna need this many. Alright, let's go ahead and get the, whoops. Get that on the list. Alright, we have brake discs that are ventilated, so we're good there. We have the pads. And we're missing a brake caliper, so we're gonna need that too. Alright, let's get to work here. We need a brake caliper. We need two of these. We need our inner tie rods, and we need an outer tie rod. So 2 outer tie rods, 2 inner tie rods. And I know I forgot something in doing all that. Yep, I need a fuel tank. Oh, I just put on a bad part. Nope. No, ow! Let me see. Come on, take it off. There you go. Yep, I don't need that. We'll add that to the list. We'll add that to the list. Get this outer tie rod on so this thing's not just hanging here, just floating in the air off of the suspension, pulling it down. And I'm missing... Oh, because I need that. That's why. On sway bar. Get rid of that. I can get rid of the fuel tank. Honestly, I know where to find it. I mean, it's easy to find. Should stand out. And on top of it, too, I need a fuel pump. So we might as well pick that up while we're in here, too. Put the fuel tank on. That sway bar on. Let's put the fuel pump in. This is the thing yeah, sway bar and link A. That's the thing that's always broken and you always need to, you can't repair it. So it's like, might as well just get ready to replace it. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and put this wheel on. We only got one wheel left to install. And only one other side to do here, which is this. Oh, and that's the bad part, yep. Take that off again. We need front steering knuckle A. There we go. There's our replacement. Get those parts on. And when I do the Caprice, I won't do the video like this where I'm like putting the entire car back together. To be honest, this was an accident. I typically don't do this. I'll either do like the motor or the suspension side of things. Since this car is kind of unique with the engine being in the back, I wanted to do the engine, and then I just realized that I hadn't done any of the suspension work yet. So I was like, well, I guess we're doing an entire car today. We're not going to do a teardown, but we're definitely going to do the complete put back together of the car. Put that on. We'll put the brake disc on. We'll put that on. And we'll put the caliper on. I think the reason I have so many extra brake discs right now is the car behind me. And I forgot that you can repair brake discs now in this game. I'm so used to 2018. The car behind me, or well, not that car actually. The car that's outside. I bought this stuff assuming that you couldn't repair it. Actually, go to work with this belt over here that I forgot. So. Yep, need that serpentine belt. It's gonna be over here. And I don't have that. That looks like an idle roller B. Rid of that, yep. Don't need those too often, so we'll just buy one for the time being. Alright, and I think that's everything on the motor side. I think that's everything other than body panels. Oh, and fuses, that's right. I gotta do fuses too. So with the fuses, what I like to do is I'll go in here and I'll be like, okay, I need 4 relay type A's and 1 relay type B. So I'll just go, where is it at? So we need 4 of these and 1 of these, and then start putting them on. These ones I don't like to list just because it would take way too much time just sitting there going, okay, list. It's just easier to just pull it from this list. So I need 1A, 1B, and 2 C's from these. So 1A, 1B, and 2 C's. And I think I have the cover. I think this came with the cover, but if not, I know which cover I need just based on the shape of it. Yep. Okay, so I need this cover here. Alright, and that should be it as far as that's concerned. Yep, now it's just plates and body panels, which I have the body panels already because, again, the car came with them. Because it was a barn find. Don't have plates, though. We'll do Idaho. Typically not a car you would see in Idaho, I'm assuming, but we'll do it either way. Alright, I need to rebuy headlights. If I don't have the part, like I won't have the taillights, I won't have the glass, which is fine. I'll just go ahead and buy the, if they have it, the aftermarket stuff of it. Like they're like this game's version of mods. So we have the plates, body shell station, here's the car. I need the glass. I need the headlights and taillights, but we're gonna see if there's one. Yep, there's headlights for it. There's 2 types. Okay. We're gonna go with C for the taillights, and I think we'll do the same for the headlights. They're a little more dark. Go back to that. All right, let's put the new taillights on. Oh, that looks kind of cool, actually. That on. Put this on. Get all this glass installed, and then we can tint the windows too. Check out the headlights. Oh, that looks pretty good. Somebody's getting a nice car in Idaho. Put that on, put that on, and that. And there's one more piece in the trunk. I don't know if... Well, I can't put it on just yet. I need to start filling fluid, so... Let's double check. Yep, the engine cover I still need to do, and then I need to buy the interior. Seat 11 leather D. Alright, seat 11 leather D. There it is. 2 of those, and we need steering wheel 8 according to this. This is what the car originally came with. Yeah, that's a cool looking steering wheel. I'll take it. Alright, so with that being said, we just have the interior to put and the engine cover. So we're going to start filling fluids because the engine cover, just like its name mentions, it's going to cover this entire engine in the back of the car. There we go. I'm just going to eyeball that. They'll make it really easy to tell if it's full or not. With these camera views, like I can't move the camera at all right now. I'm just guessing based on what I can see there in the reservoir. So that's done. All right, coolant's in the front. Oh, there's the oil. I was like, where's the oil for this thing? All right, that should take care of everything back here. So we can go ahead and put the engine cover on. There we go. And I think I'm gonna leave the car the same color it is. I like it being black. It's pretty cool in black. And then, nope, I don't have anything back there. Oh, I gotta fill these. That's right. So let's fill the coolant reservoir and then the windshield wiper reservoir, and we should be good from there. Then we can take it over to the alignment. Well, it's the test path thing, but I basically call it the alignment shop just to get the alignment done on it. We want this car to be 100% perfect for the new owner. And that way we get the most money we can out of it. So let's see here. Yep, just the interior. Close that. Go ahead and assemble the interior on this thing. And there we go. Should be 100% now, yep. And yep, factory color is black. It was, and it's currently black, and those are the other colors for the factory. So this car I bought for $32,818. I'm gonna make a profit of $40,645. I'm gonna sell it for $73,463. That's gonna be pretty cool. It'll be a nice payday. Test path. A little lost there. There we go. Oh, I didn't tint. I gotta tint the windows too. I do want to tint the windows. So let's go ahead and align the car. Get the alignment in sync. There we go. Car's aligned. We're gonna put it back in the shop, and I'll show you guys how the window tinting system works in this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this over to car lift A, and you just go ahead and say use equipment. It charges you $300. You could choose whatever color you want and how much or how dark you want it to be. So like that's the darkest it could be. I think what I want to do, I want to do a blue, but I don't want it to be too obnoxious. Maybe we'll just do black, but we just won't do as dark. We'll do, yeah, that's good right there. And then you can change what windows you want to tint. You can the windshield only, each door, or you can do everything. So what I do is I do everything, and then in this case for the windshield I'll take it off. On the other car I didn't do it, but it just makes it easier. Well, you're not paying for so many of them. And we're gonna go ahead and move it outside so we can check it out here next to the other finished car. Go ahead and start it up and hear how it sounds. It's pretty noisy with that engine in the back. That's a pretty cool sounding car. Now this car probably will not sound great at all, but we'll check it out just for the fact that it's here. Oh wow. I think it's pretty loud considering it's a little car like this. There's nothing done to it. As you see, it's all stock. There's nothing there. Let's go ahead and close our door. There you go. Yeah. So let's go ahead and sell this car because I'm going to sell it too. The original color was yellow. It came to me as white, so that's why it's showing a white picture, but I repainted it to yellow. Somebody I bought a yellow one, they painted it to the factory white, and then I repainted it back to yellow. So this car I paid $11,585 for. I'm going to make $23,637 on it, so we're going to sell it for $35,222. Yep, there we go. That puts a little more coin back in my pocket. And we're going to go ahead and sell this one too. Again, we already saw this one. I'm going to make about $40,000 on it by selling it. You gotta love those barnyard finds. They really help out with things like that. They're a great turnaround and make money kind of thing. This is the other car that I have that's gonna be restored with the Caprice. So I'll bring it in there for the next video, but let you guys get a little sneak peek of it. Oh, you know what? I sold those cars and I didn't take a photo of them. Oh well, it is what it is. So, as you see, this car is all done. It's ready to go. Actually, I'm gonna stick it outside. We might as well. That's where it's gonna end up anyways when I just start testing it. And we'll go ahead and listen to it. It reminds me of like an older Jaguar. The V6 too. So it's got a good sound to it. Alright. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought. And like I said, the next episode, it'll either be we're fixing this car up and selling it with that one, or I'm going to take the story job, which I've been holding off on for you, which is this Bolt Hornet. And I have a bunch of orders I can decline there. And like I said, most of these cars I'm not keeping. This Chevy Caprice I might keep. I might throw police lights on it and see if it has something that's police-like for it. But we'll see. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Until that time, take care.